Okay, hope that this works. Hello, we are back. Yes, okay, good. Excuse me for that. Not sure what that one was, but moving on. We will be seeing here the invade. You didn't miss anything, boys. The game was paused, don't worry. So still 10-6 in the kills here, as we see Sejuani being picked off here and caught out actually. And a lot of damage coming through. And HP bar is very, very low actually on both sides. So only Aurelia and Cervus were very healthy there. But yeah, this most likely means that the deck is going to be going over to the red side here. Ocean Big trying to be picked up. Ooh, Evelyn actually trying to go for... She's gonna get the kill onto the Varus here. It got shut down in return. So he gets the shutdown, but in return will be dying. As well as now Cervus being there to pick up yet another kill. Aggressive play here on the Aurelia in the 1v2 scenario. She's gonna get at least one. There we go. The flash too late from the Soraka means she's gonna pick up herself a nice little kill there. Oh, Ignite dropped, but she takes another tower shot, has no mana to use her Q, as in the top lane. Not only does the first tower go down, but also the second tower. That means tier 1 and tier 2 dropping. A lot of gold going to the sides of that set. It's already 2-0. Not see the live. Let me just... There we go. Okay, now I see chat again. Fortunate. Flash forward here by Sejuani. Trying to get one of the both, but the ultimate goes wide. She's gonna get punished for that play, and yeah, with only Soraka there, means nobody is able to back her up. And now Sejuani once again, Cassiopeia once again under focus here by the set. Gonna try her best to stay alive. Runs away from her team though. Manages to survive for the now, as the Echo is going aggressive onto the set now. And the set misses the W completely. He's gonna use his ultimate aggressively just to get on range of the Varus, but it's not enough. He's gonna get shut down as well. And this is maybe the turning point of the game. You can see the gold being only 200 gold apart here. So both teams very, very close. And of course they have different power spikes and different carry potential. But yeah, with the set being taken down, that means there's only Sejuani that's really in a comfortable position right now. With those 8 kills on top of her. And everybody else is kind of just going equal or losing, actually, if you look in the bottom lane. So Varus here definitely a good spot right now. The Echo as well. And we return to the scene of crime. And actually, blue team managed to pick it up this time around. So uncontested, Drake going over towards them. And Evelyn not getting the charm. Never mind, she does hit the charm in the end there. That means, yeah, that Aurelia coming through here. Ultimate expanded as well. And even though the flash was used by Dark Radio, it was not enough to stay alive. Why is my game so buggy right now? Okay. Cannot tell you, but hey, it's fine. Andy, how is mid Sejuani 8 and 4? Well, Electrocute Sejuani has been destroying Aurelia and also pulled off some good roaming and ganking around the worlds. But this game is definitely a close one right now. In my opinion, it really comes down now to positioning for the team fights, because if you don't get a flanker with the Evelyn or the Echo, you're gonna have a hard time getting on top of them. Because both teams have good healing potential and good lockdown. If you just run straight at him, he will most definitely take a worst fight there. And that's a really good set ultimate. And I don't think Avalia wants this fight anymore. She's gonna ult now, but she's... Oh, she dodges the speed spot, but I don't think it's enough. No, it is not. Gets taken down there by the light Nate ARAM set player. Late night ARAM, what did I say? Whatever. Hook nearly hitting the Soraka. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Key. That's just... Wow. Okay, no comment on that one. Just gone. But yeah. AP Sejuani. If you didn't know it was a thing, apparently it is a thing. You see it here. Always EG Diamond League bring you the newest stuff. Like, for example... an AP mid lane jungler. Huge support difference. They have different roles in my opinion. Soraka has a different role than Trash. And Trash, actually, speaking of Trash, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble now. He's gonna get collapsed by 4 people. Diek, however, is here to help him. He's gonna stay alive for now. But damn, that is again so much damage coming through. And Sejuani is just powerhouse aiming to the enemy. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Marco. Yet another tower falling down. Means 4-0 in towers. And yeah. Also 2-0 in Drakes. I don't know why the spectator is not showing the Ocean Drake nor the timers. I cannot tell you. Bit buggy today. But it should be like... another 30 seconds before the next Drake is up. And we'll have a quick look at what it is. It's going to be the Wind Drake, so... Wind Drake Soul. Coming through here. For this game. And let's see if we actually get to that point of a Soul, because... the way this game is going right now, like... Uset has been picking up a bit of momentum, and does not look to slow down whatsoever. Rising Shadows in a good position when it comes to the jungler and the AD carry, but everybody else, like the Avalia and the SCP, are really not at the point where they could look to team fight, and this is why you can see right now how they give up this Drake. The Drake being picked up uncontested, giving them Drake number 3. So they have the Ocean Drake, they have the Infernal Drake, and a Wind Drake, meaning that the next Drake in their favor would be the Soul going over to them. And Baron should be up. I just don't see it on the map for some reason. But it's 21 minutes in, so good to have a Baron on the map. Minimap definitely working. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, but it's actually more damage coming through onto the Aurelia, and she's gonna go very, very low, stay alive for now. As you can see, a huge fight breaking out, the flash forward and the flash away. Sejuani not surviving her side of that deal. Gonna go into the ultimate now in the Evelyn just to stay alive, and HP was very, very low on Rising Shadow's side, but they managed to go for 1-for-1. Plus get yet another shot on the Sejuani, so definitely a good trade for them, but it was of course a 4v4, as you can see set on the bot lane here. Taking yet another tower, making that 5 towers to 0. Aurelia now trying to once again fight the set, but I don't think you want to have these kind of trades when you're this far behind. And we see finally the Baron now under focus. Set drawing away the enemy team by forcing them to respond to his push, and that most likely means it's just a free Baron being picked up on the blue side. Now 19 to 12 in kills, 5k gold advantage, 5-0 in towers, 3 Drakes on your side. Cervus Esports looking strong this game. And if they can keep up the momentum, they definitely could finish out the game before Avalia and Cassiopeia get relevant. Back off indeed. Blue side pushing this mid lane tier 2, and it looks to be an engage going down, but oh, actually the hook hitting means there will be a dead Soraka for sure. There we go, she's gonna go down. Actually, you're now using the ultimate very, very early on. Not sure if that was necessary, but yeah. With the Baron buff still on the set here, we can see him now trying to go aggressive on this bot side in this 1v2, but backs off fast as you see. This is the Echo moving in, and Aurelia once again just... I'm not sure you want to have one of these fights. Like, look at the damage coming through. He's gonna get knocked up now, and yeah, Protobolt into the death of Aurelia. And Aurelia just picking fights over and over and over again that she is not winning. If you just look at the tab once, just per tab once in game, you will see you're not in a position to win these fights whatsoever. But hey. Like where they're not having the best of games happens. The Comet nearly taking down the Sivir as both actually flashing. One away, one closer. Very good Echo ultimate this time around, as well as the stun coming through, but does not run into the stun, but actually out of his own stun field, meaning he doesn't get the shield and goes down in the end. Now, next Drake up in 30 seconds means the Wind Drake will be... Sorry, the Wind Drake Soul will be going over to Cervus, as we have Igachis coming to in Twitch chat. And yet again, I don't know. I don't want to criticize too much, but these solo laners of Rising Shadows right now do not feel like they are aware of what they're doing. But yeah, Wind Drake Soul picked up here on the blue side. Like Radio and Nino definitely not feeling too happy today in this game number 1. But of course, this is best of 3. Everybody can have a bad game, so definitely still the chance of redeeming themselves in the next game. Now actually everybody on the blue side here is in a very good spot. You can see all across the board shutdowns on every member. Only Soraka does not have one. And with the blue side pushing in on 3 lanes right now, the mid lane is pushed up onto the tower. The bot lane is already focusing the inhibitor, and then the top lane set is trying to get the minions under the top lane tower. Ooh, very good Sejuani ultimate, predicting the flash away by the good Evelyn ulti as well, just to stay alive. And there we go, Soraka ultimate in the end of days, just to make sure that she's gonna stay healthy there. and continue to fight, but of course Evelyn's passive will make her healthy in just a few seconds. There we go. She's already back to 75% HP. Now bot lane inhibitor is about to go down, as you see Sivir trying to run away from the Avalia, but I don't think that's a scary one at all. There we go. It's very close actually though, and Dark Raider finally getting the outplay potential here. Coming to 1v2 scenario, gets the shutdown. Means the inhibitor on the bot lane will still live for now, as we just walk in with no minions to take this top lane tower. And I'm not sure you can do this, but that is so much damage coming through there. Onto the Echo, forced all the way, right away. Now the focus is the set. He's gonna pay with his life for this, but at least they got yet another tower, so the base is very, very open. Only tower standing of the base towers will be the mid lane one. Why is that so loud? Hello? Killing spree yet again. This is just so much damage coming through here on the blue side. Cassiopeia now 0-7. You see a bit of an engage onto the Sejuani, and remember this is Sejuani is very, very squishy when it comes to her passive being down. As Set is now drawing away the attention from the team, forcing at least one recall coming through here, as he's going for this inhibitor here. He's gonna get it, regardless of the recalls coming through. Thank you for the hype and chat, by the way, boys. Much appreciated every message. And there we go. Good collapse onto the trash. He's going to get taken down immediately. And Soroka making sure Evelyn actually stays alive with a lot of HP now. And the Avalia gets knocked up, instantly goes glacial and dies. And now the 1v2 here on the bottom lane. Set trying to run away. Returns a lot of damage onto the Cassiopeia. Gets stunned up into stone, but he will actually go down. Ninja staying alive for now, but of course Evelyn moving in for the kill here. Assassination completed. Evelyn can just chase this guy, and he will not know if he's being chased or not, as the rest of his team goes now for the finish onto the base, and no, misses the Q. Doesn't matter, gets the auto target Q, and there we go. Ace coming through here for the finish of the game. Cervus Esports going 1-0 in this best of 3. So actually this is a really cheesy pick working out, as you pointed out there. Have a look here at the damage. We can see Sejuani damage actually being ridiculously high, as well as then followed closely by the Evelyn and the Set. So all three of those guys doing a wonderful job, as well as Steve actually coming back during the mid to late game of this game. Even though she was losing lane, she definitely held herself very, very well and managed to do a lot of a lot of good team fights in the end there. Now that means, of course, with Cervus Esports being 1-0, they just need one more game to finish out the series and be victorious. And since we have so many people in the chat right now, 93, welcome everybody, all of you viewers. I'm gonna show you guys quickly the standings so you understand what's at stake today. There we go. Of course, Rising Shadows and Cervus Esports are fighting for the spot number 1 of their respective groups, so Group B. If they should be victorious today, they will pull ahead, as I said, for this week at least, until the next game starts next week. But yeah, we'll be going into a very, 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 very short break. So let's give it a minute or two until both teams are ready in Challenger mode and the lobby has been created, as well as the virtual draft. So we'll be right back with you in a few minutes time. There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the chat. And one thing we forgot to do is, of course, pay out the winners of our bets. So blue side was victorious, meaning that everybody who bet on blue, and as you can see, we'll do one more the percentage in chat so you guys see what was at stake. There you go. You can see that 55 to 45%. So if we now select blue side as the winner, that means everybody who bet on blue will be paid out. Let's check if something switched. I'm closing into sleeping. Getting back my spot number 1 here in the top. Yeah, so both teams loading into the... are coming into the lobby right now. Waiting for both of them to get ready. Okay, so we got the virtual link coming to here. Okay, so game number 2 coming through here for you guys. Of course, Rising Esports versus Cervus. Rising Esports. Rising Shadows, of course, coming through here. And there we go. Update that logo real quick. There we go. Now everything's correct. As you can see already, Yumi off the table as well as Aphelios. Both of these champions will not appear in this game yet again, and EMF. So standard bans for now. Nothing out of the usual here for the bans of game number 2 so far. Interestingly enough, they went for the exact same band so far. Nothing new if compared to the old one. So, surprisingly, both teams think it was more a matter of playing than bans or champions. Don't see the Sedrani, for example, being banned away. And so I think Shadow's instantly looking in that Soraka. Taking that away from Cervus. As we go back to our beautiful draft, and we see the Morgana Caitlyn being the answer here to the Soraka. No Sejuani ban indeed. Penguin on Mars there, shaking his head in the Twitch chat, and Not 100% sure if this will not be punished. As we now see the Cassiopeia hover once again. The Rising Shadows still going for that option, but they didn't have the best of games on it. But maybe Redemption is in order. Okay, Karma actually to switch it up a bit. So this might very well be Soraka that goes to a different lane, or even the Karma. We have seen multiple times that Karma can be played in the solo lane as a response to a tank. Or like for example the Set, who is still on the table. Now, of course, Cervus taking the time with the last pick of this first rotation. And if you guys are interested in having a guess at who's going to win after the draft, just need to wait a bit more for all of this to be completed. As soon as the virtual draft is completed, you guys can, of course, continue with your betting and predictions. And the Evelyn once again in the hands of Ilodin means it's a scary assassin coming through here. And of course now the bans are going very quickly. So on Sejuani finally taken off the table, Rising Shadows not wanting to deal with the Sejuani once more. And on the other hand, Cervus just taking away the Aurelia and the Zac. So at least paying some respect to the Aurelia, who in the end managed to pick up a bit of pace, and if she wasn't that far behind, I believe she had a way of doing way better. So I was now really thinking a lot about what to pick in this first rotation, as well, they could still look in the mid lane. Here Zua, as I said, yeah, he wasn't banned this time around, because last time around he was taken out, but actually now however the Ezreal, which most likely will be the answer to the mid lane here. So Ezreal mid lane, what a time to be alive. Cervus Esports here bringing out yet another uncommon mid laner. Maybe less uncommon than, for example, the Sejuani. But yeah, so far I like the style of them. They're playing something unexpected, not going with the flow. Therefore, surprising the enemy most of the time. Let's see if Rising Shadows this time around are not too surprised. And actually, yeah, they look into Darius, so good strong top laner. No Soraka top lane so far. And there he goes to Fiddlesticks now, picked up here. What a pick, damn. Interesting choice. Would not have expected this one. Now, the set once again in the hands of Cervus. This will be an interesting one, to say the least. Let's have a look at where exactly every champion is going. Because I believe the Fiddle is most likely going to be jungle, making this an Soraka Kama bot lane. Yeah, there we go. So just the usual bans coming too that we saw already. Nothing too surprising, but yeah, with this, of course, the champion selection starting means the betting has now been opened. So if you want to bet, just do exclamation mark points to see how many points you have, and then give your bet to either side, either left or right side. Bet blue or. Not sure if you have enough points, my friend. So let me check. The Moon 7, I can actually check for you. Loyalty points.
I won't be denied.
Uh-huh.
Tyrant.
I'm not finding it right now, but that's fine. The bot break, or are you guys just unable to type? I'm not sure. Okay, so the... Yeah, okay, you just don't have enough points, my friend. But I'm not sure why yours didn't go to Mr. Munia. He should have been able to do so. Try again. So it is the Fiddle jungle and the Soraka Kama bot lane. Usually will still swap that one around. Very interesting, but yeah, like the Caitlyn Morgana really seems like a good bot lane here, and Soraka Kama not the tankiest, but they do of course have a lot of sustain. With the last seconds running down, make sure to get your bets in, boys, before betting is being closed. So Rising Shadows have to bring it back now. 0-1 in this one. Do we give it to the blue side or the red side? That is the question here. I'm just not a fan of Fiddlesticks jungle, to be honest. I don't think it works too well. Not in 5v5, professional play or competitive play. In solo queue, most likely it's a bit better, but here I'm not so sure. Because in 5v5 competitive, you can just work around it by having good vision. Then Fiddlesticks pretty much becomes useless. It's also not able to 1v1 most of the champions, especially not, I think, Neverlin. So I'm gonna do bet, exclamation mark bet, website all, so that should be 10k. There we go. And say Cervus brings it home. Rookie mistake. I don't know, my friend. Penguin on Mars here. If you look at the leaderboards, I'm not top 2 for a reason. I am top 2 for a reason, there you go. Negation was not necessary. Hacker man. Now, my friend, I earned those points fair and square by betting every time 10,000 on the white ones. And I would have been in the lead still if I didn't mess up the finals. I think it was the finals where I lost the most points, actually. I bet every game wrong. I bet on 4 out of 5 games and all 4 were wrong, so that was the only time my predictions were not that good. But yeah, 10 seconds remaining, then we'll be getting at least a look on what they have picked for summoner spells. Okay, so in the top lane we have the Darius here with the Conqueror and the Fiddlesticks running Electrocute, Cassiopeia running Conqueror as well, and Soraka here on the ADC role running the Aerie with heal. And of course Karma running that exhaust area as well. On the top lane, Mecha Kingdom set as the skin heat shows, as well as the Ignite and Conqueror. Oh, I forgot to mention Darius is running Flash Ghost. Evelyn, of course, running the Electrocute, as well running Conqueror in the mid lane, and Caitlyn in the bottom lane going for the Fleetfoot Rogue and the heal of her summoner spell choice, and of course the Ignite here coming through on the Morgana with a Guardian role. Wound coming through for them as well. Now, okay, there we go. Betting wise, we do have a 63 split in favor of blue side, so I can make big bank this time around, as both teams are now loading onto the Rift. And there we go. So off we go. Cervus Esports looking to bring it back. They will be running into the enemy bot lane here, so already flash forward here by the Morgana. He's going to try to get a kill. He's not going to manage to do so. Now Soraka will be dying after failing the flash over the wall. And first blood already for Cervus Esports. Have a look at what's... Oh god, what have I done? Where's my beautiful Gobot? Sorry. Yeah, let's have a look at Twitch chat here. Seeing if Penguin and Mars is already eating his words. Calling me out for betting on the red side here. handy here with the spitting facts. There we go. Now, both junglers once again starting on the bottom side. So, big chance of them meeting on the top side crab. And as we're already here looking for a lot of trading in the mid lane, as you can see, he's just running at Ninja, who is forced to flash away. Interesting stuff already going down here in level 1. And he's such a tool. Ooh, Morgana banning hitting once again. He's gonna get followed up by a little bit of a Piltover's punishment here by the Caitlyn Q. As she is hitting level 2 advantage here on the bottom lane, but of course this lane is not really gonna be a kill lane for the Soraka Karma. And on the other side we can see already Evelynn pulling ahead in the clear. Of course she got a leash. So she did have an easier time clearing camps, and both junglers looking to full clear. So now Evelynn finished her red buff, meaning only one camp remaining. And the ping came through here on the Evelynn by the blue side, so they're at least aware of her positioning. This big wave here in the top lane crushing into the tower, making Dark Radio now having priority in his lane and therefore able to contest the Scuttle Crab, as Evelynn just gives it up and moves on to the bottom lane, knowing that she has priority on that lane as well. So they're just trading Scuttle Crabs in the end, no jungle meetup. Ooh, actually a lot of damage here coming through on Dark Radio. He's forced to use the ghost just to get away. And with Set spotting the Fiddlesticks, that means they are pretty aware of no ganking potential on the mid or the bottom lane, so both these lanes can keep playing aggressive. And he's actually faked the recall in the top lane. And casts the recall once again. He's spending a lot of time here in the top lane, even sharing the experience. Now finally completed the recall, so okay. Overall, no ganks happening just yet. The only assists that you can see and the kill in the game, of course, coming from the level 1 shenanigans here. The 5-man running it down on the bot lane and getting kill on the Soraka. Okay, now Grape in a bit of trouble, but he has the advantage due to him having mana and Cassiopeia running out of mana, so no more damage coming through. Making this one a trade in his favor, but he had to use the exhaust there. That one will be down for the next seconds and minutes. And Set and Darius having a go at each other once again. A good damage, however, coming through. Dark Vader now really low. He's gonna back off, not really sure if the jungler was there or not. Therefore, he's just gonna retreat. But his flash was about to be up, so he could have definitely looked to trade once more. And with Dark Vader staying alive here and staying in lane, he's gonna have a hard time. And also, Caitlyn actually really taking low here. Has to be careful. Of course, she still has the heal there, she might just be baiting, but yeah, every damage you do to these guys in the bot lane will just be shielded or healed back. And stuck in here way too late for the bet. The bet already has been closed, my friend. Adaquedi now patiently waiting at the tower. He's get taken down by the downtown ult from Ezreal here, picking himself up a kill, making him 2-0. And now Going aggressive onto the set here, and oh my god, set staying alive. Sorry, onto the Fiddlesticks, staying alive there in the end. Our shot not taking him down. And that is already 3-0 for Cervus Esports. And now we see yet another trade here in the bottom lane, in the mid lane actually, coming to, and Evelyn taking very, very low, but she has of course still the flash ultimate available. And with her passive being insanely broken, she's just gonna heal all of it back. There you see already approaching that 50% HP bar. As well as on the wrong side of the map, but he even goes aggressive now. Does have a heal, but I don't think... sorry, a flash. Ooh, actually managed to kill up. Oh no. Evelyn now also in a bit of trouble. She's gonna run away. She's gonna smite for the HP, but it will not be enough. So double kick onto the Darius, and this is at least some hope for Rising Shadows. The Darius, the Noxian top laner here, has to pull the team on the back. Sorry, put the team on the back and do his best to stay ahead. Now, of course, he's facing the set, so he's not gonna have an easy time now as well, but with the sets already going against the magic resist boost of the Darius, he should be in a good and safe state. Now, the bottom lane here is the bigger issue for them, because Caitlyn already pulling ahead by 20 CS. Of course, the wave is still crashing into the tower, so a lot of CS still to be picked up. But the more pressing matter would be the plating in the bottom lane. Already 2 plating missing, the third one about to be taken. That's a lot of gold advantage. You can see 3k gold nearly coming through here for the red side. That's a really, really good ward actually by the red side here. That spotted the Fiddlestick is going into that bush. Once again, the middle lane, yeah, nice dodge actually on the Q by the Ezreal here, just making sure he's gonna not get poisoned and therefore give her more abilities to stag. And Set now going aggressive onto the Darius, even hitting the sweet spot of his W, and Evelyn's here to pick up the kill. And Grape is gonna go down finally here in the mid lane, but yeah, not in the 1v1 scenario, but only thanks to the Fiddlestick's ultimate into the fear. So, good transition. As well as them now focusing onto this Wind Wake. I don't think it's a big issue of giving this one up. Evelyn Server still running towards it. Maybe at least get a kill. Oh, the Pink Ward has spotted her, so they are now aware of her positioning. They will give up the Drake for free. Will manage to pick up 2 plating in the top lane. So overall, just gold traded for the Drake. We see actually Evelyn here moving in once again onto the Darius. She pops the ghost immediately, but managed to escape the charm for now. Actually not get charmed at all, but of course Set still has his W available, and with double 2 damage coming through here, that might be too much for him to handle. He's gonna go down there, yet again sent into the death realm. And now in this bottom lane we have reached this state where Caitlyn will hurt a lot. She even already completed what's this called? Executioner's Calling, there we go. Would really play some League again just to remember these kind of things. But yeah, Executioner's Calling completed, so they're gonna try to react a bit to this healing here in the bottom lane. Of course, Karma healing on the W, on the Mentor W, as well as on the Soraka. And with the Herald being picked up at the 11-minute mark, we will have Evelyn in possession of this neutral monster, who can most likely take down the top or the bottom tower, depending on which one they choose to go for. And yet again, yeah, Evelyn just being the more proactive jungler, and this is what I said earlier, and this is why I placed my bet on the red side. It's just that I don't think Fiddlesticks is able to keep up with the pace of an Evelyn. She can basically gank every 8 seconds if she chooses to do so. Now with the Herald being poked in the mid lane, means at least 4 plating going their way, maybe even the tower. It's going to be close because Darius is now here, as well as the Fiddlesticks ultimate coming in, and he manages to do so. He's going to silence and shut down the Evelyn, who only had flash available, not the ultimate, so they managed to save the tower, but I don't think it will be enough. Then if we keep looking here at the top lane, actually, see Set managing to pick up yet another kill and yet another plating, as well as going aggressive right on top of Dark Radio, who is forced to flash away. Ooh, takes 2 tower shots. This might be crucial because his W is up only now. The bottom lane actually recalling. This might be yet another plating towards the red side. And yeah, red side now picking up the first blood tower here in the middle lane, as well as now the bot lane. You can see yet another plating going over. And Evelyn joining the top side part of the map here. I don't know if they spotted... Yeah, they must have spotted her somehow, because there's a lot of pings coming through. And now Evelyn is here. She's gonna instantly just make Fiddlesticks disappear, as well as the Ezreal ultimate hitting the Darius. And Dark Radio going aggressive onto the Set, who will be taken down. But that took the Cassiopeia ultimate, as well as the warming from the jungler to the top side. Returning damage on this bottom side with plating going down in the last 5 seconds. That means overall just so much gold advantage towards the red side. You can see already 5,000 gold ahead. The red side now feeling very, very strong. Rising Shadows in a tough spot. Even the CS difference here is huge all across the map, and the flash forward by the Morgana into the queue will mean this Karma will go down for sure. Morgana actually getting that one for her progressive play, and she will now even go into the ultimate, stun the Fiddlesticks, knock him into the permanent queue, as I like to call it, because if you get Morgana queued, you are just unable to play the game for the next minutes. But yeah, yet another kill coming through here. With the jungler being dead, that means this Drake will be uncontestedly going over to Cervus Esports. And an Ocean Drake is always nice to have when you transition into the mid game and have this nice of a lead, with the next tower even going down in the top lane. And now we do see the Darius here trying to fight the Set, and Set actually missing the sweet spot. Never mind, he does bring out a beautiful flash and manages to kill his opponent here in the lane. So good outplay there by him. So much damage coming through here by this Caitlyn. Now Fiddlesticks is once again in a position to gank. He has ultimate available very soon. He's gonna fear the Morgana, who will be healed by the Caitlyn just to stay alive. However, on the top side of the map we do see Ezreal and Set moving into the enemy jungle just to get the blue buff. Infernal Drake actually the one that's gonna tell us which soul it is. So Infernal Drake soul, definitely a winning condition. And Evelyn indeed here on a very scary looking score. 6-2-2, 7 major stack in her favor. She is most likely to be one-shotting anyone she encounters, unless there's of course 2 people. Like there. Oh my god, even Ezreal hurting so much, already having the mana immune completed but not stacked fully, as well as Set now being the focus, but he manages to at least return some damage and stay alive for now. Ezreal's doing so much damage. He's gonna try to stay alive for now, as we see the aggressive play by the Fiddlestakers. The Evelyn is now coming in from behind, and HP was very low, but of course the Soraka ultimate keeping everyone alive, and that's an Evelyn ultimate I have to question. There was the choice of ulting over to the Raptor's pit and staying alive, and with no flash available on Evelyn, Evelyn will be going not down. She actually kills, there we go, now she goes down. She actually managed to kill the Darius here, as Ezreal now comes in to kill the Fiddlesticks as well. And Morgana going golden, as the double kick comes through here for the Ezreal, making him have a very beautiful time, and now also 5-2. So with his mana immune now completed, this pretty much seals the deal in my opinion. 10k gold advantage here. And the next Herald still alive, so Herald number 2 now going to be picked up by the red team here. Cervus Esports having then another option of breaking maybe open the whole base and just taking the last tier 2s. So Herald picked up here, it's in the inventory of the Caitlyn, as the blue side here, Rising Shadows, trying to at least contest a bit. And Set now picking up that tier 2 here for free. 5-0 in towers, 14-7 in kills, and of course the 10k gold lead in their favor. Cervus Esports just waiting for this next Drake to spawn in 40 seconds to pick it up for free or provoke a fight, which will most likely go in their favor, considering they have all across the lanes such huge advantages when it comes to CS and items. And actually, let's have a look at gold. So you can see the 1k gold lead here in the top lane, as well as in the mid lane, even a 3k gold lead coming through here. And in the jungle as well, so very big differences here. They are trying to collapse here onto Set. Yeah, Set now in a bit of a pickle here. He's going to try to survive. He's going to do a lot of damage in return and actually take down the Karma. He's going to be paying with it with his life, and even Evelyn gets taken down there. So 2 for 2 trade so far, but they're not done yet as a... Sorry, 3 for 2 trade. Morgana still goes for the aggressive play here, and now Caitlyn from downtown is going to pick up that kill and make it an ace with the Herald now pushing in. This might even be the game. And if not, at least double inhibitor. Look at that Caitlyn damage here coming through. They're gonna not try to overstay here for the inhibitor, do the smart choice, just fall back, even look maybe towards an Infernal Drake to pick up. And then us going to reset and maybe close out the game with the next push. Maybe even get the Baron and the Infernal Drake. Both of these are an option. And already the Rabadon completed on the Evelyn is looking very scary. You see Evelyn here just hovering around this mid lane, trying to go for picks as Morgana even tries to fight the jungler. Does not hit the Q, and yeah, forces the Soraka ultimate in the end there, so this Z has been completed. And Duck Raider once again under pressure here. Gonna try to 1v1 the set and is not able to do so just yet, as Cassiopeia just falls to the hands of the Ezreal Morgana. Now Duck Radio might be able to at least get a kill. No, he does not. So gonna go down once again, and Evelyn 9, 4, and 5. Oh my god, Ezreal actually flashing away from the Fiddle 6 ultimate just to not get feared, and they are still on the Baron, so they might even pick this one up for free now. They will do so, not even a single soul has tried to look at it. Now quick reset here coming through for the Morgana and the Caitlyn, as Evelyn, Set, and Ezreal are just looking to contest the enemy in their own base. And now with all the minions falling in and the Baron buff coming through here, we will have the last team fight most likely here. Just waiting for the Morgana and Caitlyn to come back. Karma is still dead, but I don't think they even need a 5-man to finish. As the set goes aggressive into the backline, and the Darius will try to take him down. Now it looks like Set will be finally falling, but at what cost? Already 2 members dead. Cassiopeia Fiddlesticks already out of the game. Yet the double kick coming through here. And now Karma the focus. She's gonna be taken very low, but of course the Fountain healing her, and now with her falling down as well, that means only last member standing, Garnix here, unable to do anything about this, and this will be the clean 2-0 coming through by Cervus Esports, making them victorious in this best of 3. And going ahead to take the spot number 1 in the Group B. As you can see now, if you look a bit at the damage graphs here, yeah, Ezreal just tremendously ahead when it comes to these damage numbers, and of course the Set here also doing his fair share of damage, constantly trading in the top lane as well as going aggressive onto the enemy team, and Evelyn of course playing her part. So yeah, Karma out damaging the Caitlyn, I think here. Pretty much everybody on the enemy team out damaging the Caitlyn just shows how less bottom lane was involved in winning this game, even though Decky had a really, really good game, 1-0-5, so perfect score for him. But yeah, most definitely this one was pushed forward by the Ezreal being so aggressive and the Set, and the Evelyn just constantly applying pressure to both of these lanes. Yeah, concluding, this means that our standings now look as following. Cervus Esports now 6 points to the 4 points of the Rising Shadows. And therefore, they are number 1 of their own group. And you can see in the Group A, Overstorms also winning today's game, making them full ahead as well. So, followed by Sea Mists, we'll slowly but surely have to find out which teams are dominating over the others and have the better compositions and better the enemy. Interview Grape? Sure. Why not? And do a beautiful interview. Him to get into the waiting channel on Discord. Hello and welcome.
Hello, thank you.
So, well, congratulations on winning the game. Pretty much seemed like a clean 2-0 series here coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
One real question I think everybody in chat here has, as well as all of these guys. Oh, thanks so much, Connect Esports UNE, for waiting our Twitch chat. Much appreciated, and hello, all of you. But yeah, one question here that everybody in Twitch chat actually has is the Sejuani mid lane. Just walk me through the process. Have you guys been practicing this? Was this just out of the blue something you came up on the spot, or like is this your secret pick, your pocket pick? What is this? Because nobody expected it.
I started playing it roughly a year ago when Riot decided to buff for AP scalings and figured out that, you know what, this is actually not as troll as it sounds. Been playing it a decent bit in solo queue, and I don't know, it's a comfort pick. Very homey.
Okay, so you have been very comfortable with the pick, and yeah, I was definitely surprised. I was a bit confused there in the end about what exactly you guys had in mind with that composition, but yeah, as soon as you went into the game and kind of dominated the mid laner, I think you really showed what you have in mind with that pick. Now, game number 2, after the first one being kind of close in the mid game, but you pulling ahead there in the end, the game number 2 was just really one-sided, and all of your lanes just playing of the winning condition, and yeah, I have not seen an Evelyn work so well in competitive play. Is it that your jungler is a one-trick Evelyn, or how does it come that you guys play so well around that pick?
I mean, he's probably one of the best Evelyns I've ever played with, but it's mostly like just how well we sync as a team that we can play around it.
Okay. Any predictions for you of this group stage? If we remember the group stage, you are now first in group stage. Is there any team you are looking forward to face where you think is going to be a bit tougher than today? Or are you guys just completely thinking that you're going to stomp everyone and go into the finals?
I think we're just gonna smash up until finals.
Okay, beautiful. I like to hear that confidence. That's what we're looking forward to. And of course, our whole playoffs will be streamed, so I will hold you account for that. But yeah, thank you so much for joining today. I'll make it a short one since you probably also want to try the rest of the night. We'll make the interview as short as you made the games. So yeah, thanks for joining. Best of luck in your future games, and hopefully see you guys in the playoffs.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So boys, with that being said, that concludes our today's stream. Who said that? Let's stream. Yeah. Fast 3-1. Yeah, we also had the fast 2-0 coming through here. So fast games all across the board on both channels. And yeah, as you can see, Cervus Esports winning today's game 2-0. Finish bet thing, need more points. Yes, that is the next thing I was going to touch. We have a look at our betting. As you can see, the betting was 62% in favor of the blue side. And with the red side actually winning, correct? Yeah, red side was winning. This means that not only was I correct on betting, but of course all of the other people opposing won a lot of points now. So if we do now exclamation mark top, you can see I'm closing in on sleeping, only 2,000 points away. So today I made, what, about 50k points? Yeah, I won that. 40 to 50k points. Isn't that beautiful? See how betting can get you ahead. You just know and feel the game. Yeah, I just felt that Cervus Esports had a good one there. Wait, what? Jason? Games of... I said it was a best of 3 and a quick 2-0. What are you on about, Andy? You want to get slapped? Come over here. But yeah, as always, boys, our tradition pretty much by now for all of you guys hanging around the chat and the Twitch viewing experience, you'll be going into the ending screen. And you know what that means? It means pull out your crabs because it is crab time. And after that song, we'll be heading off and wish you guys a good night or even evening, depending on where you are in the world. And of course, see you guys next time around when we have one of these exciting games coming through. And yeah, thank you so much for following, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out, having a chat, saying hi. And of course, betting. We love the interaction. And now we go to our most favorite song, if I can find it. There it is. Bring out the crabs.